If you are over 60 and you have been struggling with constipation more often lately, this may be more important than you realize. Because after 60, constipation is not always just about digestion. Sometimes it can be connected to dehydration, medications, inactivity, changes in the gut, or other issues happening quietly inside the body that many people ignore for far too long. And what makes this difficult is that most seniors never talk about it openly. They assume it is embarrassing, or normal, or simply part of getting older. But the truth is that when constipation becomes frequent, persistent, or suddenly worse than before, the body may be trying to tell you something important. Now, this does not mean every case is serious, but it does mean constipation after 60 deserves more attention than most people give it. And in this video, we are going to talk about why constipation becomes more common with age, the hidden habits that may quietly be making it worse, the warning signs many seniors overlook, and the simple daily changes that may help support healthier digestion naturally. Why constipation changes after 60? After 60, the digestive system does not stop working, but it often begins working more slowly. Food may move through the intestines at a different pace than it once did. The muscles involved in digestion may become less active over time. Some medications commonly taken by seniors can also affect bowel movements without people realizing it. And on top of that, many seniors unintentionally drink less water as they age, especially if they are worried about waking up at night to use the bathroom. All of these small changes can quietly affect digestion day after day. That is why constipation after 60 is extremely common. But common does not always mean harmless. Because when digestion slows down consistently, it can begin affecting much more than just the stomach. The signs many seniors ignore. This is where many people miss the bigger picture. Constipation does not always show up the way people expect. Sometimes it is not just difficulty using the bathroom. Sometimes it appears as bloating, discomfort, loss of appetite, fatigue, or feeling unusually full after eating small amounts of food. Some people notice increased pressure in the abdomen. Others feel sluggish throughout the day without understanding why. And many seniors begin eating less because digestion simply feels uncomfortable. That can slowly affect energy levels, hydration, and even overall strength. The body works like a connected system. When digestion is off consistently, other parts of the body often begin responding too. Why this matters more after 60. Now, this is important. Younger bodies often recover from digestive problems much more quickly. But after 60, the body usually becomes more sensitive to long-term patterns. That means ongoing constipation can sometimes increase discomfort, affect appetite, interrupt sleep, and make people feel weaker or more fatigued over time. And because these changes happen gradually, many people never connect them back to digestion. They simply assume, I'm getting older, my body is slowing down, this is normal now. But sometimes the body is simply asking for more support. The hidden habits making constipation worse. One of the biggest contributors is dehydration. A lot of seniors simply do not drink enough water consistently throughout the day. Some people avoid fluids because they do not want frequent bathroom trips. Others just stop feeling thirsty as often as they used to. But the digestive system relies heavily on hydration. Without enough water, stool becomes harder, drier, and more difficult for the body to move naturally. Another major factor is inactivity. Many seniors spend long periods sitting throughout the day without realizing how little movement their body is getting. Watching television, reading, relaxing in the same chair for hours. And while rest is important, regular movement helps stimulate digestion naturally. Even short walks can help support bowel movement and circulation. Diet also matters more than people realize. Highly processed foods often contain very little fiber, while many seniors gradually stop eating foods that naturally support digestion, including fruits, vegetables, beans, oats, and other fiber-rich foods. And medications can matter too. Certain pain medications, iron supplements, and other prescriptions may contribute to constipation without people immediately realizing the connection. Warning signs that should not be ignored. Now, while occasional constipation can happen to almost anyone, there are certain signs that deserve medical attention, especially after 60. If constipation suddenly becomes severe, if there is unexplained weight loss, blood in the stool, ongoing abdominal pain, vomiting, or major changes in bowel habits that continue for weeks, those are situations that should never be ignored. Because sometimes digestive changes can be connected to larger health issues that require proper medical evaluation. And honestly, this is one reason why paying attention to your body matters so much after 60. Small changes are often easier to address early than later. Simple daily habits that may help. Now, the good news is that many people can support healthier digestion through small daily habits repeated consistently over time. One of the most important is hydration. Drinking enough water consistently throughout the day can help support softer, easier bowel movements naturally. Fiber matters too, but adding it gradually is important. Foods like beans, oats, vegetables, berries, apples, and lentils may help support digestion when included consistently in balanced meals. Movement matters as well. Simple daily walking, stretching, or gentle activity can help stimulate digestion naturally. Sleep also plays a role. The body often functions better when sleep patterns are more consistent. And reducing excessive processed foods may help support overall gut health over time. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency, because the body responds to repeated patterns much more than occasional effort. And honestly, I think this is the part many seniors need to hear most. Constipation is not something to feel embarrassed about. It is extremely common. But common does not mean it should be ignored completely. The body communicates through symptoms, sometimes quietly, sometimes gradually. And learning to pay attention to those signals is part of healthy aging. Your body is not asking for perfection. It is asking for support, little by little, day by day. If you are over 60 and digestive issues have become more common lately, do not immediately assume it is just aging. Sometimes the body is simply responding to dehydration, inactivity, medications, diet, or habits repeated consistently over time. And often, small changes can make a meaningful difference in how the body feels day to day. And if this video helped you understand constipation and healthy aging differently, make sure you subscribe, because the next video may reveal another hidden symptom many seniors ignore until it becomes a much bigger problem. And before you go, let me ask you something. What do you think affects digestion the most as people get older?